one dose solves any problem.
Alright, we're going with Little Priest. Priest beat DK.
If the queen commands me, I will answer.
So we have Chromie, Possibility Wildlands Temporal. We have Eternus with Disciple, Barrier, and Divine Augur. And Paletress with Idol's Adoration, Saucy Usher, and False Disciple. Let's go like this, simple, okay? 1 Chromie, 2 Eternus, 3 Paletress. We're gonna do a chat, so we just, speed some things along. 1 Chromie, 2 Eternus, 3 Paletress. Feeling like a 2 to me. 2? It's a few 3s and a few 1s, but I think there's even a 6-7 in chat, but I think it's a 2. Feels like it's a 2. Hey Terrabeat, welcome in. Eternus time. Serenity from these? El Bablerito or Stasis the Dragonito? Stasis Dragon with some extra health could be intriguing. I actually don't like Time Way Priest. There's a lot of bad spells. There's some really good ones to hit. There's some really bad ones. Bubbler Ripple is pretty good. Said fan of knives, not. You just say what you like, you don't even count anymore. What? Wait. If you honestly think when I ask people to type in chat, I physically count 60 messages in the span of 5 seconds, you are out of your mind. But I get a feel of chat, what looks like the most number. My god, Paprika's rage baiting because they just voted for something else. The classic loses a democratic vote into complaints about democracy. Isn't that autistic? What? Getting a feel for the vote in chat. What? I'm so confused. Wait. Oh. I mean, I don't know. If you could count fast, I don't think it's autistic. No. From now on, I'll set up a poll, okay? Because I'd rather spend 1 minute doing a poll instead of 2 minutes answering the people that are rage baiting me after I don't do the poll. From now on, okay, anyone that's gonna complain that we have to go through 2 polls where I'm asking people for a legendary choice, blame the people who complain like today, okay? Easy peasy. We used to do it, by the way, Paprikek, and people used to complain that I'm going through the poll, so I should just get a feel, which is why I started doing it, and now you insist it's the other way around. Do you understand? Okay? So, just good luck. I counted 13 1s, 19 2s, 10 3s, and 2 67s. Thank you, Combaticus. So someone even went back to show you that I was right. Thank you, Combaticus. I actually appreciate that a ton. I can't do 30-second polls. Back to the draft, yes? So I think that the issue with this kind of discover is that, number one, you lose a draw, i.e. whatever you're gonna draw next is what you discover and not what you're getting from your deck. And the issue is also that there are many bad spells that I don't want to discover. Serpent Wig, Illuminate, Smoldering probably for all time, Shadow Word Forbid for sure, Wings of Eternity, probably even Barrier, Story of Amara. Here it starts getting okay, probably. Like a Stasis Dragon maybe for now. Just something to counter stuff. Amber Priestess in a deck like this maybe goes hard. Anomaly? Wish. Don't want a second Serenity for sure. Anomaly has the same issue where the random spell could very much whiff. That being said, doesn't cost me a draw in a way. I do need to start building some 2s. Another Serenity. Serenity is not that good, especially in multiples. I might just take the Queen's Guide. I do have to be careful taking too many minions because I want better minion. I want better spells though. We'll go Queen's Guide. Ripple? Another Barrier? Sure. Just building the Eternus synergy. Ships, Chirurgeon, or Wildlands? I think we go Chirurgeon. Gravedon, number of holy spells, 2, 3 already. Take it over those. Glade Ecologist over these gives me another holy spell as well. Remember last time I said I'm not sure about stars? Maybe this is the stars deck. Do the thing is being done. Illuminate or Cultist here? Illuminate is actually not too bad. I prefer Cultist right now though. Dredge loses a tiny bit of value. Seeker isn't kind of bad synergy with hand buffing. Depends where you do it first. Or you hand buff, then you play the minions, then you stars, you know? Kind of pace, but yes, it isn't It isn't synergistic with buffing your hand and then stars aligning it for sure. Might just take a shrink. Typically, I'm interested in cards like Possibility Seeker, but Possibility Seeker is also counterintuitive with hand buffing. Sometimes it's important for the draw. Take a shrink though. Just a 3 here. I don't want this card. Star seems best in your initial draft when you have the worst overall card quality. The more you've upgraded your deck, the less you want random upgrades. True, but it depends how good of a deck you end up with, Winslow. Most of my priests end up with worse overall card quality even by the second redraft, so you kind of have to gauge it for what it is, but I agree with you as well. These are all 3 really good cards. The value of a Twilight Mender, I think, is actually huge right now. First of all, there's some actually really good Holy and Shadow spells in there, but it also gives me the ability for refill, which Priest does lack. Moonwell and Cease are 2 very good spells. Top level AoE and top level removal. I am tempted to go Twilight Mender. Am I crazy? Thoughts? Yes, I'm crazy. It's just that Cease and Moonwell help me live longer. Live longer into what? Moonwell because of Paladin Dragons? I like the more I take Moonwell over Mender, the more I need Moonwell, but I'm about to die when I Moonwell. Moonwell because it's rarer. You can see that. Like the rarity. I want both these. I think Cease is my least favorite here, as much as I want all 3 of them more than 99% of my deck. So many bad 3s. Gut feeling says Mender. I'm sorry. Another Ripple. Giant gives me a win con. Ooh, you take Automaton, I guess, right? Damn, sure. Creation Protocol or Wings of Eternity? No, I haven't liked Wings of Eternity. Let's try Creation. Wow, what about now? You think Dreamhound is insane as a Ripple target, Bradley? I've tried it before, it's been okay. I prefer Holy Diver! Another Automaton. Okay. So now I should not take Drone or take Drone. Ritual of Life. Wow, this card is still in. Man, the second half of this draft has set so much higher quality. There are a lot of crab beasts. Another Giant is just another great hit for Ripple, but I think Ritual is super good. It gives me Curve without giving me a minion. Another Mender. Cease or Amber? Take 1 Cease. Very good versus those blubbies. Slither or Amalgam? Number of dragons. 1, 2, 3. Feel like enough. Yeah, now I have to make the decision. Last time I had to make this decision. Last time we purposely played Stars Align games, even when they were the wrong game plan, and then I lost. And then the deck ended. So we have to kind of make a decision. Thing is, Eternus is probably a dragon I want to hold, which makes Prescient an interesting pick. Dude, this card needs to be Tribe. Let's take Prescient. Damn, I thought this was Ripple. I'll take another Anomaly. And 1 Ripple was against Astral.
This ends now!
Queen Ajara demands your rebuke.
Am I meant to keep Automaton? No, right? You do like this. The Moonwell, you think? Oof. No, I don't think. I think depending on whether I take the stars path or the remove stars and minions, make Ripple more consistent path is a very different thing. I think the win more is the Ripple more consistent path. With the way it ended, I'm gonna be honest with you, with the way the deck ended up, I actually prefer to have taken Moonwell now, yes? But I've drafted so many priests where I didn't get the quality of draft that the second half of the draft offered me. That's part of the issue. In those situations, I don't feel like Moonwell actually gets me there. So do you ever do it now? The first half of it wasn't premium, but the second half of it is way above what I normally get offered for Priest. No way. It's 3/3/4s.
What is Eileen's will?
But then this turn I do nothing, right? What I could do is coin a 3 and kill the Treant. Then well, 3/3/4s win the game into a 3/4 into a 6/9, maybe. But will 5/5/6s win the game?
Argus, bless us with your strength!
Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Now I'm delaying it up till 5 with this play. Don't want to give them the mana.
The glade is suffering.
But I hope they do this. If they do this, I'll pop. If they don't, I'll slither. Cool. 3/3/4s on turn 3 is pretty strong though. Yeah, maybe not individually game winning.
Time grows short.
What's this? Sigil? Perfect. I think we just go. I guess now I have 5 mana. Especially after a turn where they just went for Sigil. We have Cease for things like Blob. Wait, here it comes. They're gonna Banishment. Oh, wait. What? I only need 1 damage, right? Oh yeah, Stasis is 1 damage.
Tyrande versus Malfurion.
The Legion must be destroyed.
Queen Ajara demands your rebuke.
Yeah, a couple of like non-cards in there, you know, I would say. Do you keep Eternus? Trying to steal the Death Rattle stuff? I will keep Mender though. I need like a curvy thing. Oh look. Arthas or Ysera, chat? Now what? If I rip it, I don't stars. I guess depends on ripple hits, sure. So how many HP buffs do I have? I have double barrier and dove, right? And augur. Well, that's what I meant, right? Fair play. Based on the first half of the draft, Stars was actually good. But the second half of the draft is exactly what you don't want to play Stars on, yeah? This might be a Stars. Honestly. Now. So we do this and then coin slither into Stars 1. Question mark plus. Hello. Any question? Is the question, what the hell is the streamer doing? Or I can't understand what he's talking about.
Argus, bless us with your strength.
So I basically just decided that I'm going to coin Slither Drake into Stars. So playing that 1-2 is exactly the same outcome, except I get a free 1-2 on board. If I kept it, then what's the difference? It would become a 1-mana 4-drop. So playing it gives me a 1-mana card, which also will transform with Stars. By making that decision, the play was correct, always. Absolutely, literally correct. Toss all of the glades down before the Stars. Now, whether the decision to Stars is correct or not, I don't know, but we had done that already.
Argus, bless us with your strength.
Well, do I do it now, actually? Because now the glade archaeologist is... I wanted the Stars into this, but now I think it's actually this.
My readings are off the charts. My readings are off the charts. My readings are off the charts. My readings are off the charts.
Because of these two. It's just too good here, right? You can play it now 4 times and get 4 1-drops. Well, not with Stars, though. Stars isn't the board. Stars is the hand. Yeah? No, that's not how it works, Vasek. Stars is your hand, not the board. The question is, do I just change my plan now? Because now I have freaking double Mender. Nah.
Let the light grace this sanctuary.
Technically, but... Or down. Depends what I'm doing, right? But yeah, I could have technically used 2 vines instead and played nothing, so I just wanted the minion out. Bruce Lee says to be like the water. I don't have enough space, my man. Kekfai. I don't have enough space. No worries.
Welcome to the hallowed tower.
I have even less space. I don't play enough Husk. Jiminy, I need to play more Husk.
Construct the will of the makers.
Annoying. That's true, actually. Okay, man. And this one costs 3. You don't like to rewind just for the lulz, but to piss off the person that's losing? No. Destroy an enemy minion. This minion and your hero gains its health. Worth? I mean, I basically just want the 6-8 down. So might as well.
What is a loon's will?
The Titans have left us much to uncover. Would be pleased.
Save it for that. It will swap. I can't save it, Jiminy. Next year it will 100% not be that. But more importantly, I wouldn't have 6 attack on board. I think Husk's farm would also be fun if it behaved like a Titan, just got 3 random powers. You don't know which it is until it's on board. Ooh, that would make it more unplayable though, and especially in constructed format. Like what, you're actually gonna spend 6 mana on, I have no idea what. I like that it tells you what before. You know what I wish, Zev? I wish it behaved like a Titan in the sense that it gave you the Titan ability. Like, I wish it gave you the Primus Blood Discover now as well. Right, so this is the Primus Blood ability, which should come with a Blood Rune Discover, right? But discover a legendary with a Manthul, I don't know. You get my point.
My readings are off the charts.
Yeah, sure, Sev. Have you ever taken a day off, Sev? Woken up 2 hours early because you had stuff to do?
Starting the operation. For data.
And finished all of the stuff that you needed to do at 6 PM, when you would normally have already dialed down after work. Then work anyway! Work ethic 700 out of 10, dude.
Glade is suffering.
Are we gonna end this run? Well, if there's 10,000 viewers here, I absolutely will. Absolutely. I absolutely will. And this is more runs than Dreads plays. I'll actually Shrink Meister this and then Purifying Vines. It might just be more like play Cultist, move on. Easy peasy. Hit me, Gigo, let's go, 10k. Queen's Herald. Play Cultist, preemptively hit the 5-4. It's kind of what I'm feeling right now. They punish me, but I'm going face. This is more like the slightly rougher side of the deck that we got in the first half. Discard, discard, discard.
Relax. Let's warm you up.
Min. No trade. -3 attack. So I could drop this down to a 2-2 and take this trade. Or I could kill it off, make a 5-1, and then keep this at 3-4. I actually think I do something like this. Yeah, that's true. And this just gives them a really tough situation. They need to do something like bellowing. Today it will, for sure, extra. Today is one of the handful of times where it would, you know? Do I ever take Anomaly? Or do I take Stasis and play Slither, you know?
What is a human's will?
Play 2, trade 1. Could do something like that. You could do that every time, right? Actually, you draw it, you play 3, you trade it again. Stuff like that.
Who here can
It's very weird.
Zinjari?
Where's my average time? I'm here now, Harma, my man.
Pick me! Pick me!
Come closer, critters.
Should keep the Echo. DMS, because tradable cards keep that kind of thing. 3, 6, 12. We just rip them, no? Yes? No? Don't you just play 5 of them? What I could do is trade here and play 6 of them. How about that?
Unbalanced.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Look at that, man. This is Zoomer board.
For the bronze dragonflight.
Oh my god, for the bronze Dracorex. Fate the event. Yeah. I understand. They still have to take 6, right, Rude Beer? Hydra, of course, international.
Tyranda versus Garrosh.
You dare challenge the war chief.
Queen Ajara demands your rebuke.
I want those cards. Why doesn't this tell me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115 Apparently you can only see your average time for 1 month on this site. Ew. I'm trying to see if you can see it for more time. Seven hours 20. Actually, only. This month.
My power is as infinite as the stars.
What horror will happen?
Only, by the way. I mean, poor people, right? Six times a week as well, so I don't know how much that adds up to.
Welcome to the Hallowed Tower.
That's why I always say, Rosie. Can I please do 2 hours of sponsored content, please? I think I might actually have to 4 all time here. Thing is, I'm gonna be overloaded too next turn. Four of this is just not cutting it, I think.
What is a loon's will?
Variety, yes, variety. I think I had an offer last time. I didn't pick it up because I was thinking of a million other things. Ooh. Intertwined. Good triple corrosion. Those I need to excavate. See what we get. Oh, that's the line. I will do this and just trade this away. That's why I wanted to do it first. Poison or taunt, I think I lie. Even maybe Divine Shield. See if I still have it, Rosie.
Relax. Let's warm you up.
Actually, still there.
A dream come true.
It's Doomsday, and Save had it though.
Let the light grace this sanctuary.
Time heals all wounds. Time heals all wounds.
Might just pop a conversion, 4 of them into Giants, for example, next turn. Draw 2 minions, swap their health. Beautiful.
Lead the charge.
This is a Nelly bucket for sure, because this is Galakron's Awakening now. Shiver. Damn! Drafted Shiver. Is that in the bucket as well? I guess so. There's a Giant. I need to cease this, I guess. I can't really cease that. It's a lot of damage. Serenity doesn't really get me there. I mean, Serenity slows them down.
What is a loon's will?
You think so? You think that's what I should do? Like, you shrink this down and then you Serenity, but you still leave them with an 8-8. My other play is the drone. Trade here. It's not bad. Full synergy though, that's true. Probably better than 1-4. I would have played Giant and triple Origin, right? This is probably a very good cease now. Oh, 1 and 4. Because this was a 1-4 minion. Yeah. This is a good cease because hitting here is great, hitting here is great. No, Billy. What about now? I think it's actually worth. I think I go triple Origin.
Starting the operation. Starting the operation. Starting the operation. It's still hope.
No break. Nah, because I can get the value trades. Why? So that they don't get the pirates unless they run it into the 10-13, which is a win for me. What I like about this is the fact that I get the value trades, yes, which means these two minions get to attack again, which means it helps me deal with the board. And I have to deal with those 1-mana pirates at some point.
Set sail to tomorrow!
Like now this 4-2's killing this after already killing the 2-6.
A diet high in iron.
Wow, they kill the 4-4, but then not this.
Today is now!
That's a surprise. Automaton. Don't have a lot of stuff here. Don't have the health for the Fate Cleaver. I can hit this.
I wonder.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. It's a lot of damage.
Patch you up. It's still hope. Patch you up.
It depends how much I have left though, right, Smirky? It also costs 4 mana, and for 4 mana I could have played these two. But then the 10-13 would have to run into the 2-5, or whatever. The 10-13 would not clock face, is the point. Or I'd have to leave a minion up, and that's even more damage than 2. So I'm either taking more damage, or not pushing 10 and playing these two. Or taking this, taking 2 damage and pushing 10 and not playing these two, and I'll go with that. The 6-4 is also not very good versus the board. That's why I played the temporal. It's a 5-7 before the trades. So this doesn't happen. This doesn't happen. I don't care if this or this happens.
Your fate is twisted with ruin.
Shoot. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Versus Illidan.
This ends now!
Queen Ajara demands your rebuke.
What country has your favorite cuisine? Probably Italy for me. But then again, it's not like I'm well traveled with respect to food. Why didn't he trade 7-7 and 6-4 into Giant? Good question, actually. I don't know. Devilish. He'd probably live, but then they also have nothing left next turn. Like, the way they did, they technically had a 7-2, so maybe they were just dying next turn to the 5-7. He's so good at it. What do you mean I'm good at it? I literally just whiffed. What if I coin 3 and no automaton?
The glade is suffering.
Yay, I mean your play was better. Devilish. Obviously, because his play was always losing, right? Just giving you the whys running through their head, maybe. Just 4 seemed good next turn, could be. The question is, do I play 3 now? My initial thought is cease. Cease here. I have Serenity, man. Just greed, what, like, just heal, you mean?
Unbalanced.
Forge, I'd rather heal. This is gonna be irrelevant for the game, right, Demo? Maybe I should have gone face and left this as a 1-4. Because going face sets up lethal. Because this is 25 damage and then it's 3 and 3. So that would be lethal. Love to do an extended trip to Southeast Asia for street food. Vietnam, Philippines, Korea. Some travel people do that, Billy. Have you watched ever, I don't know, travel YouTubers or stuff like that for those things, Billy?
My power is as infinite as the
Yo, Jotan.
infinite as the star. Infinite as the star.
Hey, Cloner.
Infinite as the stars.
Now it's probably worth the trade.
I go so far.
Before I started streaming, I used to try and make it a point to travel once a year, but for cuisine was never it for me. But always in Europe, Billy. Always in Europe. Damn, the ogre was good. Like, I always traveled for views, not food. But I did get to try food around different places. Nah, there's good food around Europe. But yeah, it doesn't have the variety that Asia has, I would say. I would say Asia has the big variety there. Wow. Yo. Buying a home is more important, I would say. I mean, there's geographical vis-a-vis tectonic plates, and there's political vis-a-vis the process of history and time. Bonk. If I Eternus, I can't firebolt, so what can I do? Bonk, and then kill one, kill two, and that leaves them with 4.
What is a loon's will?
Steal one, he'll face. My god, it's also a temptation. Because the steal one is another swing. Right? Stealing 1 is killing 2, right? Sort of. But the other option was Firebolt, cease, but you cease first in case you hit the Zillag, then you'd have a 7-1 left, right? And then you heal, or you Firebolt, you Firebolt, you cease, you heal, or you Firebolt, you cease, and you Queen's Guide. Is this where it cease? That's the person who asked.
I wonder.
Embrace change! back from whence you came.
Remember they have Coil Scar, Benny. Right, isn't that what they fell breaks loose? Yeah.
Unleash foul!
So getting the 4/7 down is an Eternal Firebolt kill. Something I was thinking about. Alright, so 3 for Eternal Firebolt. Then what though? Is it now a lay on hands?
I wonder.
Off with the fins!
4 by 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Lay on hands doesn't let me do anything else, I mean. I can't get a kill here. That's pretty.
My readings are off the charts.
If they want to trade or answer the 6-2, let them. Like this, yeah.
Join me in my eternal prison!
5. 5? 5k, why 5? Oh, it's a demon. Oh my god, I'm not sure I've seen this yet. Okay. Oh, that is a lot though. Wow, what a set of draws. Demon Hunter works really hard for the win. What about how hard I'm working though? Huh?
What is a loon's will?
Damn, that shark actually.
I wonder.
We can technically survive, can we?
Time heals all
Like this? The other line was to go for stars, yeah.
What a find! And fully intact.
But I have to draw it and high roll it, right?
Ancient power!
He's out of steam. I mean, is that relevant? Eight there, 4 here, 1 3 there. Still need another answer to this. It's just not enough. I can't fireball.
With that fizz. No. Wolf with that fizz.
GG. There's nothing that saves me for one killer done, right? Could forge and find double 3 Maton. That was the other line I was thinking about. But I still don't think I survived there, does it, right? And another shark run. Insane deck from them. We go for a redraft. Another Ripple over another Giant. Big dogs. But it's not the quality of the deck as much as the hit that mattered. Let's go Ripple again. I'm tempted to take spells now, yeah? Torrent or Gravedon, for example. Might actually be trying to trim out some of the cards. Might actually be part of our plan. Some of the minions. Not sure about Gravedon. Say Torrent, 3 minion deck. I mean, I don't think that works given that the start of my draft was actually 15 like mid minions. So I could take Ember Priestess to have 1 less minion or take a diver. I'm actually going with the Priestess. Another Mender. Removing Queen's Guard. Another Protocol if anything here. So I think in. They might all go in even. So the question is, do I keep Slither Drake? I think I might be removing Chirurgeon. What Child Spells? I have double Ripple mostly. So double Automata, I think Drone can go. Glade, double Barrier, triple Ripple. I think Ships can go. Double Priestess, double Creation, Queens can go. Ritual, Shrink, double Temporal Torrent. Cease, Disciple, Quantum. Stars, triple Mender, Cultist, Augur. Maybe I remove Cultist instead. And then Gravedon, Serenity, Eternus, Stasis, Slither, Giant. How many dragons do I have for Slither? 1, 2. And I've removed my 3rd one. Maybe Slither goes. Like this? Star is worse. Star is a dead card often in this deck, the way I'm going to play. But right now, doing the thing that I need to do, which would make Stars dead, is more important. And I remove Stars. So there's been that. So I'm removing Ship's Chirurgeon, though, number 1. You're keeping the Drone and Ships and tossing Shrink. So the Shrink is great with Serenity is the thing. But yes, I don't like Creation Protocol. Drafting Creation Protocol is not about drafting Creation Protocol. It's about drafting a spell instead of a minion. And then I think I prefer Cultist to Destabilizer, even though I have Augur. Because it's a double ton. Yeah, I understand. But this is a 9-4 or 9-5 with Augur, right? And this is still a double ton, which in situations like last game was more important. Hey, Banana. Wait, I could do something like that, right? You put in one of these two and you remove Creation. I don't like Creation Protocol. Creation Protocol is a dead card as well. But Slither Drake with 2 dragons does not look good enough. I think this is okay. Shrink is just so meh. Yeah, I don't think it's a good card either. But what would you rather put in one of these? Like, this is a 2-3. And this is a 1-2 that isn't really doing too much, except helping Slither Drake be active. I could Drone instead of Shrink though. But I think Shrink is better than Queen's Guard. I think Slither is just the fact that it doesn't really fit, right? I think Ship's Chirurgeon and Drone are about the same realm as Shrink. And although they are better Ripple targets, they are also some of the worst Ripple targets in my deck. And Shrink has the upside with Serenity. Like, what do I want to Ripple? Astral, I prefer Glade Ecologist. I probably prefer Priestess. They're better than Shrink. They're better than Anomaly. I don't know, Dove could be better. Mender, Cultist, you could probably just draw these. And Giant, like Queen's Guide for early. As well, again, I don't hate these cards. There's a reason I drafted them. And then Quantum, I think I prefer having a ton to Quantum, even though I have Augur. Drone can give Magnetic to Automaton. That's also true. I just want to try and diminish the amount of minions I have. That's why I'm valuing double minions as well. What Stars Align for? Well, Stars Align was drafted before I had the good cards, and it was to elevate the deck. Now, it's not as useful anymore. But first, I'd rather elevate what is making the deck good, that would make stars bad, then remove stars but make the thing that is the reason stars is bad less likely to happen. The thing also is, if the entire point is to ripple drone so that you can buff Astral, well then I haven't rippled Astral because they're mechs, Tagris. I hate Creation Protocol. I actually don't like Creation Protocol. I don't like Creation Protocol. I actually don't. That's true, Benny. Maybe we can do this one. And then Destabilizer is a mech, we're saying, so this for Cultists. I think I prefer the Ton. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Creation, but we're going with this. I'm making the swap for Drone based on the fact that I think it was already close. They both had ups and downs. I semi-preferred the Shrink Serenity upside, but I like the upside I wasn't thinking of so much, where you can spam Drone with Ripple and keep the 1/1s for stars. It's weird that Priestess is an on-card until you draw Ogre. This? It absolutely isn't. This is a store card, is what it is.
Tyrande versus Uther.
I will fight with honor.
Queen Ajara demands your rebuke.
I didn't, unfortunately. Yeah, no worries. I'm just giving the deets banana. I had maintenance today, and FYI to everyone, by the way, for your information, tomorrow they're coming to do the second coat of paint, supposedly in the morning, but I might have to start a touch late. Not late like today, but depending on how long they take to finishing everything up, okay, it might be a little late.
The charts.
I'll post in Discord, but it shouldn't really be late, is the truth. It shouldn't really be late, is the truth.
Need more data. Need
Bonk
more data.
and deal 2 to this? Is that more important than coining out Dove? Hate them getting the buff. I think I'm doing this. Because I have the Augur, I'm gonna try this. Go face now.
Queen's trove is forbidden.
So I could trade and deal the 1 here. And then Augur. Trade 1 here, Forge. Nah, just get the Mender out.
Is suffering.
I'm okay if they decide to trade the trade they want. It actually isn't that much of a smell of paint, but in one of the parts, the off-white color semi came back, actually, unfortunately. Dude, it's an older Norwegian guy, my man. Takes multiple cults. Oh, I know, but it came back way more than every single other place on my ceiling. I actually don't know what to do here. I think it's gonna be an Augur trade. The issue is that they keep buffing. Like, these 2 buffs are all from this thing. What a perfect time to draw. An extra spell, an extra 2 1/1s, and an entire board buff. All for free. is what happens turn 1 when you face Paladin? Absolutely cannot be. It literally cannot be. The entire point is that it's the turn they played Broodmother, which is actually even worse than it happening before, because they also have additional dragons. Oh, getting 2/1/1s, sure. But I think it's actually worse for them to get it on turn 5 with other dragons on board, in my opinion. I think it's just over. Okay, 6/1/1s on the first turn is quite a lot though. That's quite a lot though. I'm just going second and nothing can really get me there, I feel. They actually trade. I don't like that from them. So I have a Wind Fury bot on this, which means I can kill these two. So I could Twilight Torrent and equip this, that's 3. And then what? Vines and value trade? I guess. The question is, do I forge? Is forging better than healing? So. Is this a default name, man? Because I think someone told me it's a default name. Yes, it is. I feel like I almost need the Serenity already. Let's draw. Ritual. Start. See, if I don't Serenity now, these 1/1s are getting buffed. But if I Serenity now, I can't do anything. Yeah. I said, Bunny, this is exactly what's going to replace the Wolf Hunter if our only solution is to ban Wolf Hunter. It's just how it rolls. Well, it would help if I draw it. Like Ripple into Automaton rather than Automaton naturally versus Giga Broodmother Pally, Mr. Elrich. I actually miss Wolf Hunter somehow. Now you're only saying that because you haven't lost to it 700 times in a row. Right? Hunter is a worse version of what you're complaining about with Paladin, right? You went 9-3, you're sick of it because you're always facing it or always having to play it, and the game is over by turns 5 to 6. That's exactly Hunter. Yeah, like literally exactly the exact same complaint I saw on loop for Hunter.
Embrace corruption.
After 6 wins, it's the top 2 classes 90% of the time for me. Yeah, that's been the case for me since when I started streaming 5 years ago, I would say, Berserker.
It's time for some mayhem.
Remember the times when there were more than 2 viable classes? I think, honestly, no, that if you were to send the current population's mentality back in time, they would absolutely just spam retire into the top 2 classes and create 2 viable classes. It doesn't matter, there are more than 2 viable classes now, in my opinion, but it's irrelevant. Because of the way people perceive Hearthstone nowadays. Right, there's a big perception issue in my opinion. Let's go redraft. Another Ripple? Okay, this is where we go full throttle, boys. Full. Another Twilight Mend. I just don't want a new minion. I could take Twilight Influence. Have another way of answering an early minion. Remove something like Creation Protocol. I'm down with that. A Convert instead of these. I'll go. So it's a spell, right? No Voodoo. Let's go Wings because it's a spell. And just none of these. So let's say Ripple goes in for sure. Spell, spell, spell. I don't like Creation Protocol, so maybe it does go. You saw how dead it was the last game, so maybe I just remove them both. And then 2 minions, 2 individual minions to try and make my deck better at the Ripple stuff. Maybe it's time. So the reason I also like stars is there is actually some value to it, but I am removing more minions. Why do you run? Well, I picked Stars Align about halfway through the deck before I had the good parts of the deck. At that point in time, it was my only way to win. I then proceeded to actually draft a good second half, and in my first redraft, chose to remove the things that make my Ripple better before removing the stars. And now I'm at the situation where, is it the next to go, or should I be making stars better? Should I be making Ripple better? I think Barrier is still slow because they're also spells. Double Astral Drone Glade. I'm looking at the minions. Double Amber. Double Anomaly. Disciple. I could remove Disciple. Disciple and Stars, for example. Cultist. Augur. Sunbloom. Serenity. Eternal Stasis. Timebound. Yeah, so Stars is only really good with Drone Decon pops now. So maybe we just go into the one path. So Stars goes. And then maybe Cultist, for example. What I could also do is add a protocol and remove Dove. So something like this. It makes my Eternus worse, but it makes the path of Ripple better. And now we're left with 1 different minions, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How can I improve this? Remove Stasis Dragon, put in one of these 2. Remove Divine Augur, put in one of these 2. Put Disciple of Dove back in. Remove Stasis Dragon. Nah. The backup plan makes what you're trying to do worse. My backup plan is Eternus stuff, which is why Disciple is intriguing. Put Disciple in, remove Stasis. And then you have Eternus as a big swing, right? It's also draw. Just a bad card on the turn you play it, but it really helps with Priestess, it really helps with Barrier, it really helps with Augur. I've just really needed one of these swings like a Stasis Dragon. I don't think I want to remove these ones for Dove, or maybe I do. Like now I remove Drone Decon for Dove, maybe like this. Especially with the stars gone. Alright, that's it. Let's go. With the
Randa versus Rexa.
before you draw, both attempts into concede.
Queen Ajara demands
I mean, that's how my games went, but I almost won, and I did win without that happening as well. I don't think that's the only way the deck wins. Again. Let's go ritual into 3 and to do this later, maybe. What do you think about cutting a Turnus package to rely on Ripple and Stars? Just too many things to cut. Why would I cut the Eternus package instead of mid-minions? Is my question. I mean, if it was the last thing that was between a super perfect Ripple and not, I would say yes. That's not really the case. I still had a bunch of other do stuff to remove.
Welcome to the Hallowed Tower.
I'm also not a big fan of one-trick pony decks, even though this deck is trying to focus on one trick. You're a monster, yeah, this is about as consistent as what you hate. Elrich. About as consistent as a priest I've had for what you hate. I still think I'm in trouble, but this swing should be pretty strong. Oba Shin! Hey Oba! Thanks for the resub.
Toys are much more fun to breed.
It's a lot of damage.
My power is an infinite. My power is an infinite power. Infinite power. Infinite as the stars. Infinite as the stars.
He just hit me with the well played. Like, what a ridiculous thing, dude. What an absolute ridiculous thing. I'm sorry, Tempest.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
Nothing stops me from going face, no?
Obey and prosper.
Outskilled? No. Yeah, they're trying to bait me.
Cosmic growth. My power is as infinite as the stars. Cosmic growth.
I concede.
Randa versus Valera.
Shall we dance?
Queen Ajara demands your rebuke.
I don't want these cards. Could be keeping a Turnus. One run. That might be pushing it, my friend. I'm gonna coin Ritual since I have Twilight Influence as a follow-up. I want these cards. Yeah. I decided to go. They took a little longer than I anticipated. But now I think I do it this way. Since I don't want to Twilight that. I'm being twice 11 too by this nonsense. I think even having it though is not...
The glade need more data.
It's not as strong as people think. You only see when it's strong. There's just been so many times where, like, I've played it, typically less consistently than this, to be fair, right? But I've played it, and what usually happens is I draw one. First of all, I usually have like one Astral, two Giants. For example, I draw Astral into Giant into Ripple. The Ripples are dead. I draw Ripple. I miss Astral, I miss Giant. I would say 80% of the games go that way.
Unbalanced.
So awkward here again.
Unbalanced.
I could trade and kill this. And then what? Twilight Influence? Kill the poison.
Unbalanced.
Something like this.
Time heals all.
They can get the poison into here, but I can Purifying Vines this. Now look at here, I don't have refill, right? I don't have draw. I'm trying to play Tempo Priest versus a really strong Dark Gift.
Go on, take a bite.
No, like double Reborn Taunt on turn 3 into Blub. 4 Sanitized Warrior, my lord. Yeah, Odin can do some crazy things.
Unbalanced.
I want a barrier for buff.
Unbalanced. Unbalanced.
I guess it's still worth it. It's more about buffing this than it is about giving the Divine Shield. Oh no! Isn't there some new Game of Thrones thing? I had a triple 10 damage Odin deck and it actually worked one game. The 1 mana 7/2/3s. Crazy. I was going to ask if it's good or not actually, Giggle. Yeah, I'm really good here. I only kind of like recently thought of it or whatever. Yeah, you're watching it. It's really good. It is very good. You haven't started as well. You knew you were going to ask. It's because you said Hodor. You made me think of it. Short episodes would really like it. Interesting. So it's more like Game of Thrones Season 1 rather than Game of Thrones Season 8.
Wait for me! Wait for me!
Yes. Okay. So I gotta add that to my list, maybe to watch when it all finishes. Mafundi! My power is as infinite as the stars! What's your power, Mafundi? Just because you came in and I found it doesn't mean I was.
Unbalanced.
Teach me skill. Wait until you're at 5-2 and Mafundi raids at the perfect time. And then do it. Good to see you, man. Good stream today, man. I've actually done it a couple times, to be honest with you. By the way. This deck actually ended up really good after the second redraft. Very consistent at doing this, supposedly, so we'll see. Welcome in, everyone. Hello, hello, everyone. Hello, Matol, Hilaran. Hey, Uncanny. How's Mafundi doing? Was Mafundi ace and everything? 5, 10, 15... Oh my god.
Your soul shall be mine.
Queen Ajara demands your rebuke.
Yeah, tomorrow they have to come to do the second coat, Lana, so in case you didn't hear me before, they have to come to do the second coat. It's gonna be much quicker than today. But I might still be a touch late. Small stream and bigger tournament. Well, that stream might be over. You know, 7th sniper of the day kind of thing, even though we've only been playing for 3 hours. This person literally faces me every day. Even when somehow I started 5.5 hours late, I somehow am still facing them at this time. Please, I hit it. Absolutely deserved, dude. I've hit automatons 4 times now, and 2 of the times were against snipers, by the way. So it is absolutely beautiful.
My readings are off the charts.
That's why I said no comment before. I just... This guy Sniper played Denim an hour back or so. They play me every single day with somehow super synergistic decks. No, this person never told me, but I've been facing them literally every day for probably a month and a half, and they always have some super synergistic deck, I would call it. So, either coincidentally, they have actually faced me more than, I don't know, they faced me more than I faced Mafundi in my lifetime just last week. And I play for hours every day at the same time as Mafundi. So either it's coincidentally that, or they spam retired into a super synergistic deck and waited to queue into me again. Whichever one of those is the truth, I don't know.
Let the light grace this section.
Hopefully they lose anyway. I mean, whatever. Spam, concede, whatever they do. I think they're gonna lose anyway, though. I mean, they're gonna try to rip tendies, obviously. We'll see if it saves them. This is it.
My power is as infinite as the stars. Infinite as the stars. Infinite as the stars. Infinite as the stars. Infinite as the stars.
My hand is too full.
They're just gonna spam 5 tendies and either concede or emote. Please forget to see some tendies. Howdy, Viola.
My power is as infinite as the stars.
Crash of Thunder would have got them there, dude.
This time.
There you go.
Randa.
I don't know this person.
Lich King.
On God, I'm spent, yes.
Queen
Hey,
Ajara demands.
let's listen to it this way, okay? Our second redraft made this deck very good for the scam. So maybe we can do the scam 5 more times. These don't reduce the number of minions. We do not have a lot of minions left in the deck. Ooh. No. Oh, no. Now if I play normally they get the kill, huh? What if I normally coin barrier? Need to kill this. They hero power then.
What is a loon's will?
If they hero power, it's alright-ish. That's kind of where I'm at right now, Nilo. Barrier face and nothing? I need this, because this way they either hero power or I get the kill on the Muzzy. Let's take a test day for company. Remember I had markup code and it stressed me out, so I did somewhat bad. Hey, things happen. It's about how we react to what happens, as opposed to them happening. Just like mistakes and all of these things. Oh, I understood you. So no, I prefer this way, because that's -1 health face, whereas this gets me the kill on the 1/2. Stops this value trait, supposedly, right? Ojo. So I was going to Grave Dawn. What I'm trying to do is find Serenity, but it's going to be too late now. So if I Grave Dawn, I'm basically looking for...
What is a loon's
Ripple, ripple, ripple. Serenity. Even Serenity's gonna be too slow. I'll be rippling into automatons while I would do this. What does Mender do though? Tries to get me to catch up.
I wonder.
Use this as a swing turn. Can't draw next turn though if I do this.
The glade is dark.
Oh yeah, but I wouldn't be able to play this turn right now. What you're saying is you want Serenity now, yes. Graveton? No. Which is more important to kill? If I play 3/3 I'm just contesting board. I heal 6 next turn, I swing with Eternus. I try to draw into my other ripples. I'm just too far by. Going second with a Mozzie drone decon start into the time stop was a very, very good plan for them. I said this before, time stop is so good at tempo pacing. No, Ripple isn't temporary echo, right? Like, this still has echo. Hey, thanks for the follows, Argnar. So they're not temporary. You discover a card, it has echo. If I don't play, I just get to keep it. But that's a good sign. I mean, it's a sign that they're slowing down is what it is, basically. Oh, no. So I was going to Twilight Influence the 3/3 and then just play Dragon Scale Armaments. I didn't really want to Amber Priestess into a 5/3 and a 1/2 there. Oh, now they trade. Makes sense. Okay, phew. I have an Eternus turn with a 6/6, so what I really want them to do is to play some 6 health minion here, yeah? That's it, just a 6 health minion. They also can't kill this off, which means they can't draw Cremate, for example. And if they don't give me a good Eternatus Tyrant, I go for the cycle. I swap into the icon, do anything but cycle kind of play again. Worth, right?
Cosmic growth.
Oh, we have no idea about their bucket. You're back, dude. This game I've been on edge. I think we turned it around though. Begun? 14. The deck became much more consistent now, Benny, post second redraft. I don't know if you saw the redraft.
Heroism cannot be contained.
They don't have cremate. Blade ecologist. What am I looking for now? I think I have to trade. The second redraft made the deck actually super consistent at what it wants to do, in my opinion. That doesn't mean it deals well with Mozzie super tempo going first start. It took me reaching to find a ripple into playing 3 automatons a little earlier to even get remotely close. Let's start with draw. Wings, I don't want stasis. I think I actually have to control. Nefarian from Death Knight.
I wonder.
The glade is suffering.
My power is as infinite as the stars.
Unfortunately, I just don't have oomph left in the deck. This is part of my issue. I need to turn around with board now, and I need to go face as well. I could have pushed 6 there. No, the cool thing about time was I was reborn, but it's a 4/10. The issue with Nefarian is it costs 9. Double kill here. Ripple for Giant's the one thing, exactly. Exactly. I have Menders as well, though. We might actually turn this around. 60% for chance for Giant with Protocol. Oh, you want to go for this, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Interesting. So I also have 2 ripples, yeah? I have 2 ripples. I have ritual. Is Zeph in the poll chat? Yeah, I understand. I mean, this in my head is more draw rather than the 8-8 swing, but it's something to think about. Oh, that's actually pretty interesting. That's why they played the diver, huh? Pretty good, actually. 7-8 reborn. This could draw a ripple. I rushed that one. What a doo-doo face you are, Dose. Why did I rush that one? Anyone? Okay, rewarded.
None may steal our secrets.
See, I just knew. By the way, I just absolutely knew. I just knew. Remember when I told you when I started the stream that I'm from another timeline, by the way? There you go. What a save, dude. Holy crap. My man, you were out of cards, my man! My man, you were out of cards, my man! So number of minions now is 1, 2, 3. The Giants is guaranteed, right? So do I go for it? Oh, you go for the lethal potential, huh? That's what you're saying. I think I do this. There, I guess. It doesn't really matter because whatever they are, there is nothing. Oh, Lord Almighty! They got the perfect clear! That didn't need to happen, right? I could have technically should have kept an 8-3, no? Okay. I swear it wasn't my fault! Dude, the Vines and Torn would have killed this, but they got the power word barrier. Where'd they get it from? Discovery of Magic. Where'd they get Discovery from? Yug. Oh my god. What is this game, dude? WTF is going on is actually accurate for this game. Like, this game went from a tempo rush from them into barely surviving from me, into priest scam, into yogg scam, into priest scam, into yogg scam, into priest scam. Can only play a pie deck with 6 broodmires, managed to get down to 11 cards without drawing one. Oof, that's not good, my man. Twilight this? What is left in this? Oh, the thing that makes them attack each other.
What is a loon's
Is that even worth it? Remember, it's going down to 3.
Return to health.
Possible.
Return to health. Light and break.
Hey, Razor. I have considered, I used to do something similar to that, Sapphire. It's actually more effort for less return. Less people like it, believe it or not.
Find the real one, I swear.
If people get into a game, what they want to watch is what happened to the deck. Typically. So as much as it gives them the joy of seeing it, it makes them say, how crappy, now I can't see anything else. I wanted to watch this run. People are very invested in the run in Arena. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. I actually don't have 2 drops.
What is a loon's will?
Light and break you.
The turn after it starts attacking Nitro, yes. So after you use the 3rd ability, the turn after that can actually attack, yes. Way back when. Yeah, I started late today, Adoy, but I should technically be ending, but you know what? We'll try a little more. What if we keep this hand? 1-3, but then Augur Eternus? A 6-6 Eternus. It ain't Ripple though. The other option is something like this, yeah. I think I'm actually gonna give it a go. There was some combo where they used to like Norganon for random spells into the secrets. Sorry, not spells. It used to be secrets into the other effect into deal 20 face. Is how they used to do it, I think. I don't exactly recall. It used to be like Norganon somehow copy it and then also play Battleground Battlemaster for Wind Fury. I don't know. Yo, Mage Scribe. Plus 4 health and Ton makes this a 7/7. If you're holding a Dragon game, plus 1 attack and Ton, something like this with Dark Gift Reborn would have been insane. I think I'm going Mage Scribe. The reason is, if I go 3 into 4, I kind of want to coin Eternus, and if I coin Eternus, the other 4 doesn't work. Oh, we'll see here. Pog Night Stream is really late. I need to wake up really early tomorrow. My god. But you know, people still hanging, so... I still have energy, obviously. I really want Purifying, but I really want to go 3 or 4 coin 6. You, parody. Change of plans. Hey, Andre. Man, the last time I did that, Eps, I felt like I died, not gonna lie.
My power is an infinite power.
It's 9 PM here, but luckily I only need to wake up at 7.
Power is as infinite as the stars. My power is as infinite as the stars.
Coffee will make you endure. No, coffee will not help me waking up, that's for sure.
Find me in the dream.
So the question is what I do here. I mean, this happens. 6, 12, 24.
Cosmic growth.
Let the light grace this sanctuary.
Let's try this. 2 Trace, 2 Face. Yeah, I want to kill the Mozzie because of Swarm, and I might as well kill a 4/4. Rush poison is what they need. Hey, Renga! Renga! Rengo's your power is infinite as the stars, Rengo! Because my power isn't infinite as the stars, but learn from your errors as I have. Thank you for the raid, Rango. Let's go shout out to Rango as well.
Tyrande versus Cariel.
By my hammer's might.
Queen Ajara demands your rebuke.
I'm gonna chuck these two, but we're keeping the Ripple. We want the triple Ripple hand, right? We want the triple Ripple hand, chat. That's not a triple Ripple. Rosie! This deck was actually pretty interesting. It's one of the biggest swing around sort of decks I've had. I think the first half of the draft was actually pretty poor. I think the first half of the draft was pretty poor. The second half of the draft, gave me what it needs to be good. And then in the 2 redrafts, it actually became really well or really good at doing that ripple thing, you know?
The glade is suffering.
And it's kind of very different how it started. There's this miss on the ripple, it's a ripple cripple, it's a triple. You're just making me think of nipples, chat. It's not a good thing. Dreads influence you somehow? No. Can't complain. I'm out of stuff, chat. I need stuff. Where's my stuff? Oh my god. I think I lose. How do I beat this?
Unbalanced.
I wonder.
Hey, thanks for the watch streak, Rango. What the hell is that? Lana, we don't share that kind of The hell is that, dude? That has to, that's just everything's out. What just happened? Wait, what just happened? My opponent has drawn 3 Brood Mothers, played 2 Chronological Auras, and played a Brood Mother, all by turn 5. Played 2 Chronological Auras and played a Bronze Brood Mother by turn 5. Well, that's a game, right? Oh well, we'll take a 9er. Interesting kind of priest deck. Again, I'm not a big fan of the one-stop shops or whatever you want to call them, one-hit wonder kind of decks, which it seems like priest kind of is right now with all of the astral stuff. But what interested me in this run is the move from mid priest to better priest to Eternus priest to Ripple priest. I think that's what was interesting for me, honestly. The shift of the deck rather than the deck itself. Yes. Games can be real silly. Thank you, Zone. Can be real silly.
Time heals all wounds.
Diabetico! Sorry, my sounds are not working so much, and I think I happened to either be looking at a very inappropriate picture or blowing my mind what was happening here. Don't know what happened with stream elements, but thank you very much for the resub, Diabetico. Ain't gonna miss it there, man. Good run! I spoke about it as my opponent was utterly destroying me and what was interesting about this run. I don't know if it makes it to YouTube, but it is a little different when I haven't really posted priests there. So we'll say the whole like, sub, and comment if you're interested. Let me know how much you hate the Ripple stuff or how much you like something else.